Imagine waking up to find a trail of hoof-like prints in the snow, traversing over rooftops and rivers, seemingly defying the laws of nature. This is exactly what the people of Devon, England experienced in 1855. On an otherwise ordinary February morning, the residents of this peaceful county awoke to a sight that would baffle them and ignite the curiosity of the world for centuries to come. An unbroken line of strange, hoof-like prints stretched across a vast distance, leaving a trail that spanned over 100 miles. This was no ordinary animal track, mind you. These footprints, each about 4 inches long and 3 inches across, were imprinted deep into the snow, resembling those of a cloven-hoofed creature. The terrain they traversed was equally puzzling. The prints covered a variety of landscapes, from open fields to dense forests, from quiet towns to bustling city centers. They crossed rivers as if the creature was walking on water, ascended over rooftops as if it had the ability to fly, and even passed through solid walls and closed doors as if they were mere illusions. The footprints appeared to defy the laws of nature, bewildering the locals and sparking a wave of fear and speculation. The reactions of the Devon populace were a mix of awe, fear, and intrigue. Some believed it was the work of the devil, hence the name the Devil's Footprints. Others thought it was a hoax, a grand prank played on a sleepy county. Still, others were convinced it was a sign, an omen of some impending doom or perhaps a message from the heavens. Regardless of their beliefs, one thing was certain. The event left an indelible mark on the community, and the footprints in the snow became the stuff of legends. Stay with us as we delve into the theories and speculations surrounding this bizarre event. And if you enjoy content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. On the morning of February 9, 1855, residents awoke to a sight that left them bewildered and alarmed. That's right, a sight that would leave you questioning everything. Imagine stepping out into the crisp morning air, your breath misting in the cold, and coming across a trail of peculiar footprints in the fresh snowfall. These were no ordinary footprints. They were hoof-like, about 4 inches long and 3 inches across. What was even more startling was the pattern in which they appeared. They were in a single file, each print about 8 inches apart, and the trail stretched as far as the eye could see, almost as if something had hopped its way across the county of Devon. The initial reactions of the locals were a mix of curiosity and fear. Most were baffled, unable to explain what could have caused such a peculiar sight. Some speculated it was a prank, an elaborate joke played by a mischievous local, while others harbored darker theories. Whispers of the devil's footprints began to circulate, stirring an undercurrent of fear in the community. As the days passed, the news of the footprints began to spread, reaching beyond the boundaries of Devon. The mysterious footprints were now not just local folklore, but a topic of national intrigue. The press picked up the story, adding fuel to the fire of speculation. From the educated elite to the humble working class, everyone had a theory, an explanation for the devil's footprints. The reactions of the wider public mirrored that of the locals. Some dismissed it as a hoax, while others were drawn to the supernatural explanations. The footprints were analyzed, measured, and discussed in great detail, but no conclusive explanation was reached. With each passing day, the mystery deepened, and the footprints of Devon became the talk of the town. As the news spread, speculation grew, and theories began to form. But before we delve into those, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. As with any unexplained phenomenon, theories to explain the devil's footprints were quick to emerge. First up, let's consider natural causes. Some suggested that the tracks were the result of weather anomalies, an unusual freeze-thaw cycle perhaps, or the effects of rainwater or hail. But this theory struggled to account for the sheer scale of the phenomenon. Remember, these footprints stretched over 100 miles, across rooftops and up walls. It's hard to imagine a weather event causing such precise and uniform patterns. Then there's the idea of animals being the culprits. Could a nocturnal creature have left these mysterious tracks? Some pointed to the possibility of a large bird, or even a group of animals moving in a line, but again, this theory doesn't quite hit the mark. The footprints were too consistent, too singular, and they crossed terrain that would be challenging for most animals to navigate. Next up, pranks. There's a certain appeal to the idea that this was all a grand joke. After all, the Victorian era was not without its practical jokers. Could someone have fabricated a device to make the tracks, traipsing through the snow under the cover of night to create a spectacle? It's possible, but the sheer logistics of such a prank make it unlikely. The distance covered, the inaccessible locations, and the uniformity of the prints all point to something beyond a simple practical joke. Finally, we come to the supernatural explanations. Some locals were convinced that the devil himself had come to Devon, leaving his footprints as a sign of his passage. This theory, while chilling, lacks any concrete evidence, and it doesn't explain why the devil would choose to walk such a lengthy and winding path through the English countryside. So, what do we make of these theories? Each offers a possible explanation, but none can fully account for the baffling details of the devil's footprints. Natural causes struggle to explain the uniformity and scale of the prints. Animal theories fall short when considering the precise pattern and challenging terrain. The prank theory is hampered by the logistical nightmare such a feat would entail. And the supernatural explanation? Well, it's a bit of a leap to say the least. As we dig deeper into this mystery, remember that the devil's footprints remain an unexplained phenomenon, a puzzle that has captured imaginations for well over a century and a half. The theories we've discussed provide tentative answers, but the truth remains elusive. While these theories provide possible explanations, none can conclusively explain the devil's footprints. We'll take a closer look at why in a moment. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Despite the theories and speculations, the mystery of the devil's footprints remains unsolved to this day. Over the years, many have tried to unravel the enigma, yet none of the propositions fully explain the phenomenon. Take the theory of hopping mice, for instance. Some suggest that a horde of rodents, leaping in the snow, could have created the hoof-like impressions. However, the sheer scale of the footprints, spanning miles across rooftops and high walls, makes this explanation seem improbable. Then there's the idea of the experimental balloon. The story goes that a couple of pranksters released a contraption that left the footprints. But again, the consistency of the prints, their straight-line formation, and the vast distance they covered make this theory fall short. What about the supernatural? The devil himself, some say, walked the snow-covered lands of Devon that fateful night. But in the age of science and reason, it's hard for many to accept such a fantastical explanation. The inconsistencies and lack of concrete evidence make the devil's footprints a truly unsolvable mystery. But what we do know is this: the event left an indelible mark on the local community. It sparked fear, curiosity, and a sense of wonder that still echoes in the quaint towns of Devon. Tales of the mysterious footprints have been passed down through generations, becoming a part of local folklore. The legacy of the devil's footprints has also permeated popular culture. They've inspired authors, filmmakers, and artists worldwide, fueling our collective fascination with the unexplained. They serve as a stark reminder of the world's enduring mysteries, the questions that remain unanswered, the stories yet to be told. And so, the mystery of the devil's footprints remains, a chilling reminder of the unknown. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more intriguing content like this.